Jeremy Clarkson shares farming revenge plan against co-star Kaleb Cooper, my first ever WN. Jeremy Clarkson has relied heavily on Clarkson's farm co-star Kaleb Cooper throughout his diddly squat journey, with the 26-year-old far more clued up about farming than the former Top Gear host. Clarkson, 64, first launched the Amazon Prime series in 2021, with seasoned farmer Cooper quickly becoming his right-hand man. Clarkson and Cooper have become close, but the two also find themselves butting heads occasionally. Clarkson recently admitted, "I struggle to argue with him about farming because he just knows more than I do. He gets very frustrated with me." He continued, "But when we do things like trying to repair the dam, that's construction, and neither of us really know what we're doing there. So that was one of our big arguments." Then he was made to wear health and safety equipment, which nearly killed him because he stepped off the machine still attached to it and hit his head. The Grand Tour star has addressed the jokey feud with his co-star once again as he confessed he was plotting his revenge. At the start of his farming journey, Clarkson went against the advice of Cooper, deciding to rear a flock of sheep. However, after 12 months he gave them up, handing them to a local shepherd and vowing never to work with sheep again. Cooper made clear his superior farming knowledge by responding at the time with, "I told you so." It seems Clarkson hasn't let the moment go, and in his most recent column in The Times, he revealed his plan for revenge. "Last month, I bought a small shoulder of lamb and it cost £27, he wrote. "So I looked into the market, found that lamb prices are quite high at the moment and, much to Kaleb's disgust, immediately bought a new flock of my own." He went on to describe the flock as easy care sheep, with the breed intended for low-input farming, The Sun reports. He went on to detail how he's been advised not to put cows in the same field as the sheep as the cows might eat discarded wool, which can be bad for their health. Clarkson is certain Cooper has no idea about this particular fact, which he plans to use for his advantage. "When the sheep move on from their field and he puts the shorthorned cows in there, I can pull an incredulous face and wonder out loud how he can call himself a farmer if he didn't know that," Clarkson wrote. He added, "It'll be my first ever farming win." Clarkson seems to have given the plan some thought as he addressed how some readers may think he's scuppered his own plan by writing a published piece about it. However, he revealed he knows for certain Cooper doesn't read the newspapers. Introduction. The Clarkson-Cooper dynamic. In the world of British television, few personalities have captured public attention quite like Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper. Clarkson, the former Top Gear host turned farmer, is known for his bold, often controversial approach to everything he touches, while Cooper, the young, talented farmer, has made waves in recent years as Clarkson's co-star on Clarkson's Farm. Their relationship, marked by a blend of tension, humor, and mutual respect, has become a cornerstone of the show's appeal. Fans of Clarkson's Farm have grown accustomed to the dynamic between the two men, Clarkson, the bumbling novice farmer who is constantly learning the ropes of rural life, and Cooper, the sharp and skilled farmhand who often finds himself in the position of playing the straight man to Clarkson's antics. In a recent interview, however, Jeremy Clarkson revealed something unexpected, his plan for what he refers to as his first ever win over Kaleb Cooper. The 64-year-old TV personality, who has become increasingly open about his foray into farming through his hit Amazon Prime series, shared details of a new scheme he has devised to outdo his co-star. For Clarkson, who is used to dominating the world of television with his larger-than-life persona, the idea of gaining the upper hand in the farming world is a rare and intriguing challenge. While the farming rivalry between Clarkson and Cooper has been a source of much entertainment for viewers, the behind-the-scenes dynamic is more complex than it might first appear. As much as Clarkson likes to poke fun at his own lack of farming experience, he has developed a genuine passion for the land and its challenges. Meanwhile, Kaleb Cooper, who has been farming for years and has grown up in the industry, has become a breakout star in his own right, largely due to his no-nonsense approach to the often chaotic scenes in Clarkson's Farm. Their interactions on and off-screen have drawn plenty of laughter, but it's clear that beneath the humor lies a deep mutual respect. In this article, we'll explore Clarkson's revenge plan against Cooper, dive into the intricacies of their relationship, and reflect on how their evolving dynamic has contributed to the massive success of Clarkson's Farm. We'll also look at the broader context of the show, its impact on the farming industry, and how Clarkson's venture into agriculture is reshaping his public image. The rise of Clarkson's Farm and the Clarkson-Cooper partnership. To fully appreciate the current state of affairs between Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper, it's important to understand the origins of Clarkson's Farm. The show debuted on Amazon Prime in 2021, following Clarkson's decision to purchase a farm in the Cotswolds, despite having zero experience in agriculture. What was originally intended as a passion project turned into a much larger undertaking as Clarkson quickly realized the complexities of running a farm. Much of the show's charm lies in Clarkson's genuine struggle to adapt to farm life. Unlike his previous roles, where he often portrayed a character of superior knowledge and authority, Clarkson is portrayed as a fish out of water, fumbling through tasks and learning on the fly. His frustrations and failures are part of the appeal, especially when contrasted with the steady, calm presence of Kaleb Cooper, who was hired to help guide him through the day-to-day operations of the farm. Cooper's no-nonsense attitude and expertise in farming became an essential part of the show's dynamic. From fixing equipment to navigating the challenges of crop management, Cooper quickly became the audience's favorite, straight man, with his dry humor often serving as the perfect foil to Clarkson's increasingly ridiculous antics. As Clarkson bumbled through the process of learning how to farm, Cooper remained a steady, patient figure, gently correcting his co-stars' mistakes and showing the audience what real farming expertise looks like. Despite their apparent differences in experience, Clarkson and Cooper formed an unlikely but effective partnership. Their chemistry on screen made for highly entertaining television, and it didn't take long for the show to become a massive hit. The success of Clarkson's farm was driven not just by Clarkson's star power, but by the genuine bond that developed between him and Cooper. The show wasn't just about farming, it was about the evolving relationship between two very different people who, despite their differences, found common ground. Jeremy Clarkson's plan for revenge, a new chapter in the farming rivalry. Fast forward to 2024, and Jeremy Clarkson has made it clear that he's ready to take things to the next level when it comes to his relationship with Kaleb Cooper. In a recent interview, Clarkson shared his plans for what he called his first ever win over his co-star, revealing that he has devised a new scheme to outdo Cooper in the farming world. "I've been thinking about this for a while," Clarkson said. "Kaleb's made it look like I'm just some bumbling city guy who doesn't have a clue. Well, I've had enough. It's time for me to show him who's really the boss of this farm." Clarkson's comments come as a surprising twist, given the friendly rivalry that has developed between the two over the past few years. For much of Clarkson's farm, Clarkson has been portrayed as the underdog, someone who is learning the ropes of farming in real time, with Cooper acting as his guide. But Clarkson, never one to shy away from a challenge, is clearly determined to flip the script. Details of Clarkson's plan remain somewhat vague, but he has hinted that it will involve a series of farming tasks that will allow him to prove his newfound expertise. He has also indicated that he will be taking a more hands-on approach to the farm's operations, perhaps even attempting to manage a portion of the farm's crops or livestock on his own. Whether or not he can pull off such a feat remains to be seen, but Clarkson's determination is unmistakable. Kaleb Cooper, for his part, has responded with good humor, acknowledging that Clarkson's revenge plan could be entertaining, but also making it clear that he remains confident in his own skills. "Jeremy's got a lot to learn, but I'm happy to let him have his fun," Cooper said with a smile. "If he thinks he can outdo me, he's welcome to try. But I've been farming since I was a kid, and I'm not going to make it easy for him." Their banter has only fueled the excitement for the next season of Clarkson's farm, with fans eagerly awaiting the inevitable clash of egos and personalities. Clarkson's competitive spirit, combined with Cooper's expert knowledge, is bound to lead to plenty of entertaining moments, whether Clarkson's revenge plan succeeds or not. The impact of Clarkson's farm on farming culture and public perception. While much of the attention surrounding Clarkson's farm focuses on the antics of its stars, the show has had a far-reaching impact on the farming industry itself. Through Clarkson's journey, viewers have been exposed to the realities of modern farming, from the pressures of crop rotation and machinery maintenance to the unpredictable nature of the British weather. Clarkson's willingness to be vulnerable on screen has also allowed the show to shed light on the often overlooked challenges that farmers face on a daily basis. Moreover, Clarkson's farm has done much to humanize the farming community and give the general public a greater appreciation for the hard work that goes into producing the food we eat. Clarkson, once seen as a symbol of celebrity excess, has used the platform to raise awareness about the importance of farming and its role in the environment. His journey has inspired many viewers to consider the complexities of agricultural life and the importance of supporting local farmers. Kaleb Cooper's role in the show has also been instrumental in portraying the expertise and dedication required to succeed in farming. As someone who grew up in the industry, Cooper has been able to bring a level of authenticity to the show that would have been difficult to achieve with anyone else. His no-nonsense approach to farming has made him a relatable and respected figure among both viewers and those in the farming community. In this way, the rivalry between Clarkson and Cooper, while played for laughs, also highlights the value of collaboration and mutual respect. Clarkson may have started out as an outsider, but through his partnership with Cooper, he has gained a deeper understanding of the complexities of farming life, and in doing so, he has given viewers an entertaining yet insightful look at the world of agriculture. What's next for Clarkson and Cooper? As fans eagerly await the next season of Clarkson's Farm, there's no telling what lies ahead for Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper. Will Clarkson's revenge plan succeed? Can he outdo Cooper, who has years of farming experience? Or will Cooper continue to hold the upper hand, patiently guiding Clarkson through the ups and downs of farm life? Whatever the outcome, it's clear that the relationship between Clarkson and Cooper is far from over. Their camaraderie, rivalry, and genuine friendship have become the heart of the show, and their ongoing adventures in farming promise to be just as entertaining in future seasons. As Clarkson himself has said, farming is a challenge, but it's also incredibly rewarding. I may not have won yet, but I'm not giving up. Kaleb better watch out, I'm coming for him. Conclusion: a win for Clarkson, Cooper, and the farming community. In the end, the true win for both Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper may not be a victory over one another, but